A real quick way to update your wardrobe is to restyle the pockets, move them around, or even something you're sewing. So here's a jacket right here, a very big patch pocket. It's very simple to move. One thing you need to check is just make sure that you can slide the seam ripper in to get it off. Okay, that's one thing to check. I've already done that on this side. I've already removed the entire pocket. The next thing to check is to make sure that when you pull this off, that there are no holes or this hasn't faded. It looks like this could rub off or steam off, so that would be fine. So let's just say we want to angle it a little bit. That'd be pretty fun. So I'm just going to pin it in place, pin it on your body, and pin it where you want it to go. The other thing I've done to this jacket already, because this one was lined, all I did was open the lining. And so when I'm finished, I'll hand stitch that closed. So let's just go to the machine. I'm going to move the lining out of the way. You're going to change your machine settings to a blind hem stitch. This is just a little trick. You can stitch around the pocket. Maneuver this around a little bit. Okay, it's on a blind hem stitch at a very narrow width, the narrowest width that your machine will do on that blind hem stitch. It'll let you know, trust me. And there's a little lever underneath my foot here, and the lever is going to line up with that pocket edge. And I'm just going to start stitching. And basically what's happening here is the blind hem stitch is straight with a few zigzags. So the straight edge is going to be right along the edge of this pocket, and the zigzag is picking up the edge of the pocket. You're going to have to test it, but you'll feel the edge of the pocket just rubbing against that line there. And just kind of, you go around the corner. I'm just doing this a little bit messy, and I'm also using a dark thread so you can see what's happening here. All the way around. When you get to the corners, you'll have to go a little bit slower just to make sure you're catching the edge. And I just want to pull this out and let's see what this looks like so far. It almost looks like a blanket stitch, but if I was doing this out of the exact same color of thread, I could actually maneuver this pocket with my hand and give it a little steam pressing, especially if it's wool. And look at that, it covers up that stitch. So I would do that all the way around. I've restyled the pocket and then just close the lining. And that is how easy it is to restyle a jacket. And if you really want to get creative, you can add piping or bows for an extra decoration.